Hey guys, my name is Billy Wink. I'm the CEO of HV Auto, and today I want to give you an update on this car right here. This is the 991.1 Carrera 4S, and I've noticed some interesting trends in the market of selling these cars. I just figured I might have a little inside tip that might help you out if you're looking to buy one. So as you know, we sell a lot of Porsches here. That's kind of our specialty, and I've noticed some interesting trends with these cars right now. You know, there's obviously some turbulence in the car market. You've got some things going with Porsche. There's rumors of production being cut by 50,000 cars. Obviously, we had the tariffs at the beginning of the year. And typically, this time of year, you're seeing the market actually cool. With the amount of Porsches that we sell here, you know, we have to look at private party, Facebook for one, Manheim, pretty much every possible source to source vehicles to keep up with our inventory demand here. A primary source of these cars has now kind of shifted to Manheim auto auctions, and typically consumers hear the word auto auction and they automatically assume the car is no good, which is quite not the case anymore. In fact, there's a large majority of wholesalers now that make their business off of buying cars that are in pristine condition and taking them straight to auction and selling them. DuPont magazine, which now has a program called DuPont Registry, is one of them. So with that being said, when you're in the market daily buying these cars, you notice trends and you notice what cars are selling for higher and lower and what's selling good on the street market as well. I have noticed these cars selling for absorbent amount. I have data of one selling for $107,000 as a PDK not too long ago. So I want to kind of take a moment to kind of share with you guys what I'm seeing in the market right now. Even though there is a supply constraint when new Porsches come in, I don't think that's the primary reason of what I'm seeing right now. I am seeing a big uptick in 991.1 Carrera value, specifically the 4S. I'm thinking there's a lot of factors here. For one, affordability was a car you could get quite a bit under 100 grand. Now I'm seeing these actually transacting for closer to low 90s, even mid 90s for low mileage examples. In fact, we just did one for about 95K with 25,000 miles on a week ago. The market trend's going up. Specifically, what are they actually transacting for at a wholesale level? That is what's blowing my mind. So I've got some data here. I'm going to pull it out and share it. This is for 13, 14, and 15s. The sample size of 16s is significantly lower because of production. February 20th, 77,000 for 24,000 miles. June 19th, 87,000 for 26,000 miles. August 28th, by the way, August and July, that's when the prices should be at their lowest at an auction level. August 28th, $84,000 with 25,674 miles. And these are 2013s. The one in August 28th had a 4.3 grade, which basically means a 5 is perfect, 0 is absolute worst. Color was yellow. In June it was silver, and in February silver. So from February to June, we've seen, in August, we've seen a $10,000 to $8,000 increase in what these cars are transacting at. And these cars had about 2,000 more miles than the one in February. And also February is one of the highest price times to buy a vehicle. We're gonna jump into the 14s. In July 21st, 2025, there's a 14 that sold for $67,400 with 52,000 miles. That's $10,000 less than a car with half the miles. The delta is getting tighter. We go into the 31st, one sold for $70,700 with 58,000 miles. And both of these examples are black with 4.6 condition scores. Jump in August 9th, one with 50,902 miles sold for $73,850. Basically 8,000 mile deviance, you're looking at 9 grand. August 27th, $88,000 with 21,000 miles. That lines up with the 2013 comp we had in June. And all these cars are scored 4.6, and they're all neutral colors of the 2014 sample. 2015 models. February 27th, $92,000, 22,000 miles, basically 23,000, 22,833, 4.3 score, blue color, both blue. July 24th, $107,000, 19,000 miles, 50 CR blue. You heard that, $107,000 for a 4S PDK. My point is this: if you're interested in one of these cars, the market is hot, and I don't see it slowing down for a while now. I don't know exactly what's driving that. I think there's probably some fear. Obviously, Porsche cutting production. Also, Porsche's really starting to say, hey, we've got some conflicts of interest, because in Europe, it's all about green cars. Electric. Over here we have Trump saying we don't care about that, we're getting rid of the EPA, we want the combustion engines. And now Porsche's, you know, in a tough spot with their business model, deciding which direction to go. And I think the consumers are thinking, hey, even though America's saying we don't care for this presidential term about emissions, maybe long term it'll be a problem, and this is the last naturally aspirated option I can buy before jumping into a dot 2. I'm gonna pay for it. The other factor too is, with the price point of 911s getting higher and higher, right now 992 GT3s are selling at auction for retail prices of 3 to 4 months ago. It's a very strange market now, and there's also some consumer pushback on the prices because these things are transacting at higher and higher prices. I mean, if that car sold at $107,000, it doesn't make sense for us to pay $107,000 for a car if we're not selling it and at least making $10,000 on it. So that's $119,000, probably $120,000 to $122,000 by the time there's transport costs, auction fees, reconditioning the car, and preparing it for sale. It's just a really strange time. I don't necessarily think these are going to cool off, especially with the 4S models. There's a strong demand for them. We're buying these cars at these same prices and successfully selling them as well. So if you're in this market and you're considering one of these, I don't think the prices are coming down anytime soon, and you may just want to accept that this may be the new price point for these cars. Another factor is some people are going to say, well, bring a trailer. I understand there's bring a trailer, right? But the difference in bring a trailer and buying from a dealer is it's literally bring a trailer, come pick up the car. No recourse, plus 5%. When we're buying a car, because we're not transacting 1 or maybe 10 cars a year, we're transacting 50 to 100 a month. We have to keep in mind, okay, when we sell this car, it has to be presentable. It can't have a flat tire, it can't have bald tires, etc. The car has to be up to date and ready to sell. So that means our price point is going to be higher. And what typically happens is when the auction prices come up, because there's more dealers selling vehicles than private party, you'll see that private party style auctions and private party listings will be below, and you'll see the retail market go up, and you'll see a lot of friction and resistance from the enthusiast buyers, but then they'll eventually adjust in about 6 months time because people will totally bypass that. There's a large amount of consumers that don't even mess with auctions, and they'll end up buying straight from the dealer like us because they don't want to deal with the headache. They want to turn the key and they want to drive the car, and that's usually our customer base. So yes, you're going to see bring a trailer lag behind, but it's going to catch up soon. That's my market update on the 991s. I hope you find it valuable, and if you have any questions, let me know. But if you're looking to buy a 991.1 Carrera 4S, I would say now is the time to do it because I don't think they're going to get any cheaper anytime soon. Please comment below if you have any questions, like, and subscribe.